All right, so here's the final product. So this one is a typical fried rice. Really, really good.
Remember when they was laughing at me, now I'm getting rich. Now I'm fucking any bitch, I want my life, I'm living it, I'm different. I said fuck a college, I'm on different shit. In this life, no limits, mama told me, boy, you limitless. And mom, yeah, thank you so much. Show me real love, you ain't leave me all alone.
All right, so I have a little bit of an injury, guys. I can't work out this week, so this week I'm gonna try to post different type of videos. That's not about working out and stuff. I'm not gonna go to the gym. So right now, I'm gonna show you guys fried rice. So it's gonna be fried rice for bulking and cutting. Both are gonna be super, super healthy, super, super high protein, all that stuff. So that one's gonna be a little bit higher calorie because if you're bulking, you're gonna eat more calories. For cutting, you need less calories. So I'm gonna show you two different versions. Let's hop into it. All right, guys, so I'm gonna show you the ingredients for each one. So what I'm using for the cutting version is I'm using cauliflower rice. So you can use normal rice if you want when you're cutting. You're just not gonna be able to eat the full thing most likely because a full packet of the 90-second rice I'm gonna show you is like 500 calories and that's a lot. So what I like using is cauliflower rice, and when you throw everything in there, the chicken, the eggs, it still tastes like fried rice with the soy sauce and everything. It still tastes really, really good. And you can eat the whole packet. And this whole packet is only like, I think it's like 60 calories for the whole packet. So it's that. And then basically everything else is the same. I'm using egg whites instead of normal eggs. So for this, it's going to be egg whites. And then the rest is going to be the same for everything else. Chicken and then veggies. For my veggies, I'm using mushrooms and this frozen mixed vegetables. So that's the cutting version. And then the bulking version is basically the same thing. Still the chicken, still the vegetables. The only difference is instead of egg whites, we're going to be using whole eggs. And instead of the cauliflower rice, we're going to be using one packet of jasmine rice. So this whole packet's 420 calories. So for cutting, it's hard to get in. So that's why I recommend using cauliflower rice. And it's going to taste just as good, I promise. So let's hop into it. All right, guys. So first step is putting the rice and the veggies and the chicken in there because that's going to take the longest to cook, especially because for the cauliflower rice, it's frozen. And then the chicken veggies are frozen. So put all that in there first. Have it cook a little bit. And then we're going to add the eggs and everything else after. All right, guys, so now that it's cooked a little bit thoroughly, I added some mushrooms into mine. My girlfriend's not gonna have mushrooms. You just wanna marinate it in the soy sauce. So don't be afraid to go heavy on the soy sauce. It's honestly personal preference. I like cooking mine with a lot of soy sauce because you're gonna add eggs in it too. So you want them to be a little bit more liquid so the eggs don't stick to the pan. So I go pretty heavy on the soy sauce, to be honest. It's just, I mean, no calorie, just a little bit higher in sodium, but like especially if you're working out, sodium's not that big of a deal.
Delicious, like always.
All right, so here's the main difference between bulking and cutting is I use whole eggs for the bulking, as you can see right here. So that's 2 whole eggs. And then for the cutting, for cutting, I use this. I use 4 servings of egg whites. So eggs, egg whites, you're just gonna let it marinate a little bit, stir it up, and then you got a little bit of soy sauce if you want. But other than that, you just have to let it cook and then it's ready to eat. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. All right, so here's the final product. So this one is a typical fried rice. Really, really good. And then this one's the cauliflower. It's more watery just because mushrooms are really watery when you cook them, so that's why it looks like that. But here it is. So just to do some explaining. So basically, the difference between cutting and bulking meals is both of them still are high in protein. It's just that the rice is obviously higher calorie and the whole eggs have less protein in them than egg whites. But it's fine because when you're bulking, you're eating more calories throughout the day. So it's gonna be easier to hit your protein limit in every meal. So that's why with this one, I use the cauliflower rice, which is lower calorie, use the egg whites, which are higher protein, lower calorie, and the chicken and vegetables are low calorie, high protein, right? And the reason why is since you're eating less food, it's harder to get your protein in because basically all your meals have to be protein to get it in almost when you're like really, really cutting. So for example, for this week, since I'm not working out, I'm cutting my calories down even more than I was. I'm eating like 1,700 calories and I'm still getting in like 180 grams of protein. So the reason why is because this whole thing right here is under like 400 calories. It's like 400 calories and under, really high protein. It's probably like 40-something grams of protein. So it's really, really good. And look how much food that is, a lot. So that's really the only difference, that bulking is gonna you have more wiggle room. So you can have less protein and more carbs and then fat from the eggs and stuff. but still really, really healthy. Both of them really healthy, really high protein. So yeah, I'm about to just dig in and eat this. Basically just wanted to show you guys the difference between bulking and cutting meals. You can still eat the same type of foods. You just have to make little substitutions, like the egg white instead of eggs, cauliflower rice instead of the rice, stuff like that. And I promise you, if you use cauliflower rice, it still tastes good. Like, I made this meal for my mom before, and my mom doesn't eat healthy, and she still likes it. So just follow this video, try it, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, guys. Alright guys, forgot to tell you one thing. I forgot to show you the macros for both meals. So I'll put the macros on the screen for the cutting meal and the bulking meal, so you can see the macros, the protein, fat, all that for both meals. Like I said, both really, really healthy, both high protein and everything. I explained the difference earlier on what it is, so I'm not going to explain it again. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, man. I'm going to keep making these videos for you. I'm going to try to post a lot of different type of videos this week since I'm not going to work out. Hopefully by next week I can get back to the gym, but I don't want to rush it and cause a more serious injury. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. All my past shit's in the description. Go run those up. Leave a like, and subscribe. It really does help me. Follow your dreams, man.
No, they hate me, cause I'm a legend in the making. If that bitch with me, you know she caking. Curve that hoe, she Sally, so mistaken. My girl, she too bad, shorty, you just looking basic. Codeine, I'ma pour it up, 2 4